Oh, this is huge. This is absolutely huge. This economy here is transforming the entrepreneurial spirit of the younger crowd.
I think the sincerity of everyone seems very invested in helping everyone else succeed. And so I think once you create a strong network of professional contacts, they sincerely want to help you be successful. So
this is a community where business leaders find each other, support each other, and look for ways to contribute to the community.
Being a small community, it's easy to get to know people in your circle of influence.
You know, there's a lot of people here in this community that want to help other people be successful.
What attracts entrepreneurs, and that's what attracts business, is a platform, a city, a town, an area that promotes business and entrepreneurialism and all those sorts of things. And having a fair tax climate is the most important thing.
It's an exciting place. It's diverse business-wise. I don't think we've hung our hat on one industry.
For a city this size to have the quality and the depth of the types of graduate, that's the kind of asset and resource that a lot of cities this size really don't have.
I think the fact that there's a lot of big businesses, yet it's a small town flair.
Strategically placed for the West Coast, we're able to get to the entire market, is a huge value for us.
can you give me some examples?
Now that's a curveball question.
Ooh, you stumped me.
260 some?
Oh, very many. I'm quite sure.
300.
Well, you're calling me out on that one. Probably about 250, 260.
A leader needs to be there for people. They need to be a positive reinforcement.
One of the roles of a leader is to be a role model, doing the things that they want other people to do. So taking chances, being courageous, taking a risk, and showing other people what the results are.
The ability to correct somebody in a constructive manner, as well as the willingness to do the hard work and the heavy lifting.
You have to be aware of your own strengths and weaknesses, embrace those in others, encourage people to find their passion, encourage them to take risks, be supportive when they're successful, be supportive when they're not.
Taking chances is very scary, and people need to know that they have somebody on their side, whether they succeed or whether they fail.
I think to be a good leader, you definitely have to lead by example.
To motivate people, encourage them, and really to remove hurdles.
Somebody that has good morals and ethics and is honest.
Passion, empathy, and a strong moral compass.
Somebody that is recognizes and understands their strengths and weaknesses and works within those boundaries.
Someone who can listen before they speak.
Mainly somebody who listens.
How would I describe the lifestyle? I would say the lifestyle is easygoing and very friendly.
It's a casual, kind of easygoing sort of lifestyle. It's do what you want to when you want to do it on your own schedule.
Reno is a tremendous place. Reno is a tremendous place to raise a family. It's a tremendous place to do business. I have no qualms about being here, and I see myself here for a long time to come.
Although it's football season right now, so lots of Saturday afternoons I'm spending at Mackey Stadium.
I would describe it as easy. Having lived in the Bay Area, lived in Boston, just talking about that. Everything's complicated there. Getting to work is complicated. Getting dinner reservations is complicated. Going to the airport is complicated. This is an easy town to meet people, to do business, to go to the airport, to go to dinner, to go to work. It's just easy.
Happy hour.
It's a terrific place to live.
The truth is, we have it all.
It just varies. There's so many galas and events. I'm usually in the evening at some sort of event that's going on.
It is not a little west of center.
I would say it's a good outdoorsy place to get rid of your stresses from the office.
We've always been a free state. We've always been a place where you can do things where you can't do it anywhere else in the country.
It's absolutely the most fantastic place on earth.
Had to look at him, make sure he edits that.
The Tick was from Reno, I think.
My superhero name.
Oh, I would like for there to be 5 of me.
That would be, Big Mike, I guess.
That I would never need to sleep. That I could just be awake and energetic all the time.
That's not the street you grow up on in your pet or something like that.
Again, you're stumping me here.
The sensational Super Scott.
Dalton Davis.
I have one on Facebook, and I'm trying to think of what it is.
Well, I always wanted to be Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
I think I would be probably Kitty Pryde, because she can just go through the wall and not waste time with the doors.
Elastigirl.
Superhero. That wasn't on the list.
How important is networking for your career? I mean, it is your career.
Well, as a public relations practitioner, it's very important. I think building relationships, but meaningful, real relationships, is very important. They always say it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Jobs that I've had, I've all heard about through someone versus an advertisement somewhere.
Networking is all about developing key relationships, deep relationships.
You got to be out there. Doors seem to open up when you're out there and when you're visible.
But networking's it's so forced. You know, you just go out, you meet people, you talk to people, you be yourself, and you help people, and hopefully people help you.
They need to get out. They need to find professional organizations that they're comfortable in and go there. And they need to not be shy.
I'm really social, so I like to make connections through all the random business events that we have in Reno Tahoe.
As an elected official, there is not a day that goes by that I don't network, and that includes holidays and weekends.
I think earlier in my career, I used networking a lot for professional development, to find out about new job opportunities. But now it's really just a way to ensure that, we're out there.
You have to get to know people to bring in business.
It's critical for the success of my business, whether it be through networking to help out with vendors or personnel issues, or just today, networking benefited my company with government relations and some issues going on locally. So
You have an opportunity to have the access to those professionals to get things accomplished.
There's just a tremendous amount of opportunities, and I think the most important thing is to just get involved and see what is passionate for you and what works.
Play some games.
Better come back to that one.
I don't Twitter.
I'm not on Twitter. I don't tweet.
I think Twitter is the biggest friggin' waste of time ever.
I don't have a Twitter name.
Don't have one.
Have no Twitter, and really don't even know what the hell it is. So
I don't have a Twitter name.
I am way too old to Twitter.
I have one, but I don't use it, so I couldn't even tell you.
David Taylor 01.
A very creative Twitter name, Mike Dillon Jr.
KK Jung 08.
You're not going to see who I'm following, right? Jules in Envy.
A Nevada Polly.
Caleb_Cage.
My Twitter name is, it's not too original, it's Brett Scope.
Does this light make me look very handsome?
We can change that.
A lot of young professionals are bringing that to the table.
The young people that are here are leading this area into such a great place from a business perspective.
Young people bring on a new set of values.
I think young people can offer new ideas.
New ideas, creativity, some out-of-the-box type of things.
The fact that they can just get on the computer and do research or network with people all over the world, I think is really important to the business community now.
If the young professionals don't get involved and look at what's going to happen to this community in 10 years, 20 years from now, we're all going to be in a world of hurt.
Oh.
So cut that.
A roadside sign? What would it say? I guess go.
Proceed with caution.
Stop.
Road work ahead.